Hello. I am awaiting the reboot. So when you first start the hub's go live option when you're a streamer, it actually makes you reboot. Let me load you. I'd rather not reboot. Ooh, I know the difference. Sure I do. Wow, all of the housing streamers are on. The ones that I know. J-Heart, Airy. I guess that's not all. That's a lot though. Which is kind of weird because neither of them are usually both on. It's gonna make my life that much harder to try to get more. But whatever. Don't care. Hold on. So, waiting for this to go live. Cardi has been around. He has been checking in onto my Discord. I don't know if he told me he was checking his email, so I mean, I haven't had any reason not to believe him. I don't know if he's checking his game mail. I don't know if it's full or not. You'll have to check it yourself and see if you're trying to send him something to see if that works. He may check in with us. I don't know. We are now live. Yay! Okay. So, let me get everything ready. There. For whatever reason, I'm a little bit slow this morning, both mentally and otherwise. I don't think I slept all that well. Good morning, Ms. Jemima. I'm awake though. I'm awake. I'm here. I promise. I did some looking at people's houses yesterday, so I have a whole bunch saved for us, but I do eventually want to get to doing the ones that I'm behind on, like Housing's Finest Builders. For some reason, I am behind on that. Let me see. Both the Housing Finest Builders and DDA, I don't think I have everything finished. So I'm gonna have to look into that. So I am confused by HFBs. I'm gonna have to ask Viewdang what's going on because I don't really understand who is being featured and who isn't right now because it's very confusing. But I'll go to the house and see if it shows me. Good morning. Just real quick, checking in with the clothes. Games and toys, I should have those. Just in case, let's check. Games and toys. Nope. All right, let's see what we have. And then we'll go to the next thing. I find the crows to be one of the easiest things to do to get money. I kind of feel like it's worthwhile to do every morning. If I have them, games and toys. If I don't, well, that's a different story. Ooh, I may not. Okay, no games and toys. Guess we're not doing that. All right, let's go to Viewdang's house and see what is up with that. Derp. We have 5 days and 23 hours left on the event. I heard some people complaining that they don't have anything else to buy for the from the impresario, but I'm luckily not in that position because I didn't do anything for the PvP content, PvP event. I just don't have it in me. Sorry about the noise, but I have to put this fan on, otherwise I'm going to die. Thank you to the OX peoples. There's a whole bunch of them with slightly different OX names, and Smitzer for the follows. I'm not sure if the OX people are real. Don't melt. Bleh. Melted Stabity. Ah, looks like J-Heart's doing dungeons. Stone Garden Pledge. Or Predge, if I could speak. Alright. Okay, here we are. It does look different. Slightly. Although, I strongly sense that there's something that I'm not getting updates. Like, what seems to be happening is everything seems to be layering on top of one another. Or not, maybe? I'm having a hard time. No, they are. They're still layering. I don't know what's going on, but if I feel like... I don't know if Yudang is... Hold on. Alright, I don't know what's going on with this. I can't fix it until I know what the situation is. I've been looking at the website, and for whatever reason, I don't see updates. I know she's been doing contests, so I don't really know. All the thickness. Let's see if we did theirs. Alright, we've got all the thicknesses. What? Boulder tree. Let's see, did we do your boulder tree? We did not, so let us go to all the thicknesses boulder tree. This is a treehouse contest. Oh, derp. I will read you the blurb. For housing's finest builders. An elven retreat. Hello, Nova. Alright, we're heading on over. I'm burning up for your love. It actually may not be even that hot. I've had a fever for since my... Oh shit, gotta write myself a note. I've had a fever since my doctor took me off the meds, but I expect that to happen. So, Housing's Finest Builders, NA, one of the NA building guilds, and they are doing tree houses, and this is clearly a very crafty treehouse dweller who does gardening, including mushroom growing, or myconology, I believe that word is. Or maybe that's just the study of. I really like this idea. The bucket stand, using the barrels to hold up the buckets with flowers in them is, that's really nice. They also filled in the hole in the tree. That is interesting. All the thicknesses are pretty talented. I like these walls. Oh, let me close my map. Oh, wow. Oh, this is lovely. Yeah. So we have a little couch. It is really cute. Shelves. Look at the nice mossy stuff they've chosen as the banister, sort of. Really pretty colors. Upside down wood stuff. Okay, I need the fan on. I'm gonna die if I don't. This is lovely. Alright, and here we have the stairs, and we're using Pax mushrooms for stairs. Here we go. Nice. Nice! And a little bedroom. Super, super cute. Look at how pretty that is. Yeah, the whole thing is pretty nice. Also, they have a little bit of a railing so you don't fall off unless you actually try. What's back here? Ooh, where are you going? What have we here? Is there a sneaky sneaky? Is there a sneaky sneaky? I don't know that that is intended to be a sneaky. He's just sort of looking at me. And up through here, we have a goat. Hello, goat. And, oh, a pretty little back area with an alcove. And hello, all thumbs. A little bedroom. Waterfalls. Torch butts. Super pretty. I like this a lot, all the thickness, really. I like the way the light catches the sun, the waterfalls too. They look brighter than normal. Maybe it's because of the rocks you chose. I'm not sure. Really nice. Alright. I'm still waking up, guys. Allow me to have some coffee face. Because I am out of it. Soon. Coffee face. Potato gaga. Ah, boo, I knew you were gonna drop me here. I didn't want to be here. I wanted to be in the Dragon Guard Sank, but whatever. Yes. It's true. It's because I'm fucking delirious. That's why I'm funnier in the morning. I'm so tired. I don't sleep anymore. My husband and I have decided it's the bed. We bought, on the advice of some sites that we were researching for my RA, we sight unseen, because I'm an idiot, we bought a very firm mattress. And it took forever to get here because it was, during the pandemic, it seemed like everybody and their brother was buying new beds because you're at home more, I guess. And so thus it took forever to get here. And when it finally did get here, it was perhaps one of the most uncomfortable beds that I've ever known in my life. This is not my face. This is, okay, it's my face, but there's nothing else that's me. Let me change to something more real so that you can actually see me as opposed to princess whatever the butt that was. Here. Oh, well, I guess this isn't really real either, but that's kind of what I look like. Here. That's better. My hair is fake, but this is what I look like. No. Nope. I use filters, mainly to be silly. I'm a goof nut. I enjoy being silly. Okay, so the next one is, we did Corundum's boat. So, Graveyard Whistler, moonsugar, let's check. Oh my god, tell me about it. That sounds awesome though. Alright, Graveyard Whistler, we're going to their moonsugar. I will read you the blurb while we do that. Alright. This is my Khajiit Warden's home, built around a mystical grove and intentionally left open as a preserve for the local wildlife. Amenities include 4 tree houses, a riverside retreat, crafting stations, and a tiki bar to take advantage of the beautiful waterside views. Tiki bar. In the tiki bar. Oh boy, I need help. Mental help. Filters. Alright, let me fix my threshold filter to go down even more because for whatever reason it's stupid. All right. All right, 400, oh no, 597 out of 700. Aw, they have a little spot up here. Cute. Skooma den. A small skooma den, but a skooma den nonetheless. So anyway, the saga, the continuing saga of my terrible mattress. Thank you for the sub, JD. Much appreciated. You guys are awesome. So the continuing saga of my mattress, you know, because it must be so thrilling that you must subscribe to me. So we got the mattress after months because, of course, pandemic, took forever to get here. We were both hate it, but we didn't want to admit it because it was an expensive one, and because we were trying to make the best of it and thinking maybe it will get less bad. Look at this clutter. Look at how nice this clutter is on this little. Must be the tiki bar area because it's really cute. So both of us prideful people trying to pretend like everything's okay, and we just cannot sleep on this bed. And it's like, what the hell are we going to even do with it now? We have this expensive mattress we can't use because, I mean, we're using it because we don't have the other. We got rid of it. It was a really stupid decision that we should have thought through a little better, but oh my God, the pain. Like, I really don't think I've been sleeping well for months now. So my husband finally said, let's just get a new one. So we've been shopping again, but in person this time. And we're not paying attention to the rheumatoid arthritis suggestions. Yeah, the guest room does get a new mattress. Actually, it's a little too big for the guest room, unfortunately. So I don't know what to do with it. Maybe somebody wants one. But we'll look into it. But it sucks. Oh, it's so painful. So, and what's funny is we actually did buy the guest room a new mattress, and that one's awesome. So we kind of like sometimes take turns in sleeping in the guest room because it's a single. Look at all this clutter. It's amazing. So that's what's been going on. I have not been sleeping. It's been just awful. Let me pull this stuff out so I can send it to my alt. Boy. It actually has no cat pee on it. I swear. We use a cat pee, what do you call those? Good morning. I use a cat pee plastic sheet on the bed because to block cat pee just in case. Yay, it worked then. We refuse to have cat pee anymore because we've had cat problems in the past. Exactly. And that's the thing, like, I cannot imagine why they suggested a hard mattress for somebody with pressure points. So it's really annoying. I'm very bothered by, yeah. I'm bothered by the suggestion in the first place. My poor husband was just trying to do something right and get me something that's sensitive for my personal problems, and instead he ended up getting like pretty much the worst thing possible. Poor guy. But that's not his fault. So we've got like a town almost, because all these little Khajiit spots are all like town-like. So we're just gonna real quick crunch some things up. Like a little bandari. Bandari, bandari. Another little treehouse, but this one's a book treehouse, which is neat. I wonder what elsewhere incense actually smells like. I suspect it's got like almost like a sweet scent to it, but I really wonder what it would smell like. I don't picture it as patchouli. I think it's less cloying and annoying than that. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't know why they would have... The person probably does not realize that that's not quite the way that RA works. Supporting joints isn't the problem. It's pressure points is the problem. Your joints already hurt. They don't need any support. They need less pressure. But what they're afraid of, and what they tell you is to make it harder for you, is if you create kind of a divot where your body is laying in the really soft ones, and it can be really hard to get out of bed. You have to kind of pull yourself out of the little potato-shaped hole that you create, and that can be hard to do. And I'm like, I don't care, I'll roll, I'll figure something out, just don't have it hurt me while I'm trying to sleep. So this is great. I love it. It's like an entire little resort. It's more than just a tree house. This is a whole resort. And I'm like, honestly, between the two problems, I'll take the doing the barrel roll over sleeping uncomfortably in agony all night. So we're probably gonna go and take care of that and then get on with our bad selves, getting some actual sleep. Yeah, it's all over. It's really cute. And then they also have kind of like a Bondari meat too. This is really adorable. Let me just send these off and then we'll go to the next thing. Well, what's nice is my husband did the pre-shopping. He went to a couple of places, and the last place he went to, he was talking to the salesman, and he's like, yeah, I know salesmen are trying to sell you something. He's like, but the salesman understood what he was talking about because they're just a mattress sales company. And they were like, oh, your wife has RA? I understand. You do all the footwork, and then you bring her at the last second to test out the things because otherwise they get really tired out and exhausted. And that's the truth. Like, something is just... Any kind of shopping wears me down to the point where I'm shot for the rest of the day. So this guy actually really understood that, which I liked. I'm just going to pick up the daily quest and then we'll go on to the next house. I'm always waking up every couple hours. I mean, I'm sure some of that's the bed, but some of that's me. Just being me. It's been going on for years now, even before we got the new mattress. So part of it's just me. All right. Guybert Flaubert. Moonlit Cove again. I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you, that I have to go to Moonlit Cove. I could have never predicted. All right. Kitty Travel. Antiquarians. Have I been here? Let's see. Let's see if we've seen your house, Kitty. Kitty Travel. Which house is it? Kitty Travel Antiquarian. Nope. Away we go. Nope. All right, I'll read you the blurb. Once an abandoned home left behind after the attacks from the Grey Host, it has been reclaimed by a quick-learning hermit who prefers his days spent in both. I can't speak. Let me start that sentence over. Has been reclaimed by a quick-learning hermit who prefers his days spent in natural-born solitude. Despite having to learn a lot, he's made quite the home for himself, utilizing the ruins around him for a more unique atmosphere. I'm sorry, Kitty Travel, I did not mean to slaughter that sentence. I don't really know what's wrong with me or why I couldn't pronounce it, but woo, it's one of those mornings where all the words seem to like kind of combine. So we've closed off the house, or at least it looks like we've closed off the house. It's possible that's just a sneaky that we will figure out in time, but And we've got trees, and I'm working on it. I'm working on it, Thumbs. Working on it. All right. How are you all doing this morning? I've been so selfishly talking about myself and my mattress, and I didn't even ask you guys. All of the house covered up in trees and bushes and stuff. Oh, here's the treehouse. Okay. Let's take a peek down into the water first. We've got, oh, a little coral reef. And a boat. I see a sky shard up there. Plants. Well, good luck to you. I've never had too much trouble with MRIs. They're not too bad. They're loud, but aside from that, they're not too bad. They're worse when you have to go in for your head. Your MRI for your head. Ugh, it's awful. But you'll be fine, and I will be thinking of you and hoping that you're okay. Sorry about your leggy hurting. That's awful. I really like what you've done with the extra trees around. It kind of keeps it darker so you can see the coral better. And then here we have this little, it almost looks like a ship catwalk. And then we get into the tree house. And this is the tree house. And they're making stuff. Somebody is a crafter of some sort. And they've got their food here. Oh, yeah. Did I not mention? I'm sorry, True. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. One for north and one for south. Okay. I do, just those delve dailies every day. A simple yet elegant home. I like all the open parts because this is part of the problem I was having with the house that I was building. That's a curious. Okay, so this is different. Roof lines. We've been talking about roof lines. And, ooh, okay. Yay for that is right. Usually for roof lines, they fill it with other things. But in this case, I don't think I've ever seen anybody use cargo top boxes. Cargo box tops to fill in the roof line. Nothing wrong with it. It's just different. And so I wanted to point it out. Over here, I think they're using tables. I think those are tables. Argonian counters. Interesting. They really used a various amount of different things to make creative roof lines. Hello. I like an open space. So that's what I'm talking about the openings. It's hard to do without glass, but the reality is that the natural light is worth so much in Skyrim, and the views. To get rid of it in order to, have a nicer looking wall really kind of sucks. It's a bad trade-off, which is why I much prefer when people do this, when they leave big open spaces, even though it's Skyrim and cold sometimes. It makes sense to me. That's how I feel about it. So, I mean, if we end up getting a glass wall of some type, that would solve so many problems. But let's be honest, I mean, medieval castles were drafty as hell and cold, and all sorts of things came through those turret window thingies. So it's not like it's not realistic, it's just they wouldn't have those huge openings, I guess. Alright, let's pick up the other quest and then we'll go look at things. I don't know. It's just the little things that shouldn't bother me that bother me, because I am me. I am made of bothered. Streamy potato, go. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Glass, Thieves Guild, Morag Tongue, Palatine. Let's get rid of the glass. Hello! I'm Devil Stabby. I'm always Devil Stabby. It's only now I'm showing you my face. Actually, let's go back to less devilly stabby now that people have seen my face and I'll be Halloween stabby. That's true. That is true. Hadn't thought of that. Nisuzi! Tangle? Oh, shoot me now. Both of those, the Moonlit and the Tangle, are both awful. Ugh. Shoot me now. Shoot me now. Alright, the Tangle or Moonlit Cove. The Tangle's worse though, let's be honest. The Tangle is just, it's confusing. I find myself going in circles. It's hard to find the T, even though I should have it memorized by now. I don't. Creepy eyes. That one doesn't bother me. I usually can run away from the braziers before they start spawning anything. But I guess that kind of makes me evil. That one does not bother me. The one that bothers me is the Tangle. Alright, Bastion. Get your butt out here and let's get this over with. At least you guys can hang out with me while I'm doing this quest, because it's otherwise kind of dull. And then we'll move on to another house. Somebody must have gone through here before me. Ooh, an elsewhere bookshelf. Look at that. I have to say, I'm a compulsive looter, so I apologize if my lootation is annoying rather than running through just straight up. Vicaps, thanks for the follow! Now you make me think of Vicap, like violent criminals apprehension program, which is odd, but that's what it makes me think of. Mainly because I've been in contact with them about a missing person that I think I know who it is, and then they started messaging me or contacting me. Where's my... there we go. Oh good, yes, you go ahead of me. This is true, Maldorin. Ah yes, loot all the things. You know, I don't think you could be a Diablo baby without looting all the things, too. I think that's just a thing we do. And I was a Diablo baby back in the day. The first one. Sorry, I missed. Luckily, I don't check all the little barrels. I'll check like the big containers, but not necessarily the barrels. As much as I would if I were alone anyway. That guy just despawned. That was weird. Very strange. But the tubes I will loot. Does dirge count? I guess. Well, that's why I would rather do this one, is because I'm more likely to get the lead down here. And I do have one, but I wouldn't mind getting a second. Interesting. Alright. Thingy number 1, deranged pirate. I do have to admit, of the events, this is not a bad one. There are many worse than this. Joe! Yeah, I got one right away, and then nothing since, yes. But then again, I haven't been doing a lot of the dailies until this event. So, that's probably part of it. But as soon as we finish here, I promise we will go and look at another house. What am I stuck on? Who are you fighting? Fool? Potato! I got one boethra. I did get one of those. I have not dug it up yet. But I did get the lead. I don't think I have one. I would have to double check, but I don't think so. So it'll be nice to get that. The stained glasses are amazing. But Weethra doesn't interest me. I guess she's okay, but... So this dude's dead, but just standing there. I got a crazy amount of follows yesterday. 19 follows yesterday. What the heck? It was amazing. I mean, I'm sure some of that has to do with map. A lot of it had to do with map, but 19 follows is huge for me. That is a lot of follows. Usually it's far less. Okay. Got it, got the blood samples. All right, let's go look at a house. House, yeah. All right, Lady Ahina Lakemire. I hate Lakemires. Okay, we'll switch. I'll be a kitty. A different kind of kitty, this kitty. All right. You can get the potato with the purse. I'll allow it. Hold on a second. Okay, Lady Ahina's, which house is it? Moonsugar, no. Lakemire. Let's see if we've done it. No. All right, let me give you potato, fancy rich girl potato. There you go. Fancy rich girl potato. Let me read you the blurb for this. Lady Ahina. A cozy one-room treehouse located deep in the swamps of Murkmire. Perfect for researchers and those who just want to get away from it all. It is pretty cool. It's Cardi's favorite too. He thinks that she's very fierce, or so he tells me. All right, so Lady Ahina's treehouse. So she's closed off the front, which makes perfect sense because if you're going to be doing a treehouse, you probably don't need the inside of the Zanmire. Yeah, she is pretty cool. This is probably arrows. These are probably arrows. Really, grammar, I know it. Obviously. Obviously. I do appreciate the markers though. Here's the boat. Oh, look at those stairs. She done very nice stairs. That may be EHT because of look at how perfect they are. Don't get me wrong, spirals with EHT are hard, so it doesn't mean by any stretch that this isn't as good as not using these, but it's very hard to do even with EHT. Hello, Kazra. What did we build this out of? Oh, plywood things. Oh, yeah, and it works in Zoom. It's called Snap Camera. It's from Snapchat, and it's really stupid easy to use. I'll show it to you real quick. Let me show you how it works. Really stupid quickly, because it's that easy. It's so easy. Okay. So generally what you do real quick is instead of in your whatever it is program that you're using, so if you're using Zoom, you would just change your camera source. Just pull down the button instead of using your normal camera. You just select Snap Camera, and then you can select whatever person you want to look like. So I could be Fairy Potato, I could be whatever. So it's just that easy. You just change which camera it uses, and then you can play with whatever you want to be. It's anything you want to be. Super easy to use. So I recommend it. And then you have, I mean, it's funny. I tell people this. Oh, look at that floor. This is definitely EHT, by the way. Because that kind of spinning circle of gorgeousness is very EHT. Yeah, so what's funny is I was on the phone with my doctor. We were doing a video meeting, and they have this special software that they use or whatever, but it has the same plugin. So, or the same abilities as Zoom or anything else. It's a cute one. It's very small and cute. And what amused me is I'm sitting there, I'm on the phone with my husband, and my husband knows what program I'm using, and he leans over to me and whispers to me, "Use the donut," as we're in this meeting with my doctor. I'm like, I'm not gonna be the donut with my doctor, but I was trying so hard to keep it together and not laugh. Oh my God, totally messing with me. I'm like, I'm not, hi doctor, I'm a donut. Oh Lord. It would have been funny though. What is this? Oh, to stop you from going inside. I got it. Nice. I like your build. If I missed any things, lady, let me know, but I think it's a very elegant build. I like the structures you've created. All right. The other one is where? Oh, the tangle. The horrible tangle. If no one's in the tangle, we'll move on to the next thing. Nobody's there. All right, next one is Luchora's moonsugar. Have I not? Yes, I've been there. Okay. And then Nosferatu's Hunter's Glade. I want to say I've seen that too. I can spell, really I can. Ebonheart. I know I've seen it. Hold on. I'm gonna test it and see. Okay. Ebonheart. Ebonheart. Pointsley. Proudspire. Grand Sigic. Really? I've not done those for Hunter's Glade. That's kind of crazy. I thought I had. When you're so sure. Alright, let's do it. I'll read you the blurb. Okay. A treehouse built for a pack of werewolves deep in the woods. Oh my God, Karen. Jesus, something is seriously wrong with me today. A treehouse built for a pack of werewolves deep in the woods. Laying in the middle of the rift, it makes for a great hunting grounds. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me, but words are not working for me. Words are gone, yo. Okay. In we are. Plorp. 700 out of 700. Treasure down here. Let's see if they have anything in here. Oh, kind of a torture room, but a nice bar. I don't know, man. Like, something's up with me this morning. I'm especially stupid, like, with reading. For some reason, I'm having trouble, like, finishing thoughts. Very strange. All right. So it's a hunting grounds plus treehouse for werewolves. Oh, shoot. I walked out of the pathway. Thank you for the pathway, Nosferatu. I'm a huge fan of people actually giving me pathways. Pathways are important for people like me. Oh, look, the traps laid out. Who are clueless. Do you think Tithys is actually a werewolf? Because he's here. I suspect that Tithys is a werewolf. And perhaps all of these are. Including Newsy. Buy my crap, Newsy. It is indeed. Well, we have lots of werewolves walking around. And apparently Tithys is taking some sort of, what's the word, inventory of dead bodies or something? Because, you know, right, he's writing down something. Yeah. Yep, they're amazing. Really nice people, too. And then, so this is the beginning of the treehouse here. Gosh, they fit an awful lot of people, guests, and animals in here. Nice. This is a really easy cobble to do if you should like to try it out yourself. I have it in one of my houses as well. It's just 2 beds put at an angle to make a really nice leather couch. One of the easier ones to do, but always looks fantastic. It makes it look very inviting. Nothing in the coffers. Lots of skins, which you would expect in a werewolf home. Cozy, nice window looking out over the waterfall. Tons of animals. There's another section over there. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is like all their trophies. Awesome. Yeah, they make some pretty cool beds. And then this was the kitchen. I think there's another one, isn't there? Up there? No. Okay, maybe I'm on crack. I may be on crack. It occasionally happens. And then down here is a little prayer section. I honestly think what's taking up the most amount of slots, not that that's a problem or anything, is the achievement room, which is a neat way to go. I mean, this pack is very accomplished, is the word I was looking for. So, yeah. The shitty tangle. Nobody's in the shitty tangle yet. Yes. Yes, it does. Alright, what is next? Shadow Fox's Hollow Lunar Champion. Let's see if we've seen it. That can't be right. XXX Shadow Fox XXX. Yes, we've done something. St. Delans. Snug. Shalladors. Alright, we have not done their whole Lunar Champion, which is always good to know. God, I am like, drink the coffee, Karen. Put it in your mouth. Thank you so much for the follow, Asmodeus. Means a lot. Let me read you the blurb for this particular house that we're going to. It does not have one, but it is a tree house. I can't tell what section it is in. We will find out soon. And don't forget, Saturday, I'm going to be starting the contest. We're going to start walking through all the entries, which should be exciting for the Pride contest. And it should be really neat. I'm looking forward to it. So I guess they put it in the Hall of Colossus. So let's head on over. Okay. Oh, how pretty. Oh, this is nice. Okay. So they've done a couple of things that I really like here. Like, the petals falling, the ginkgos, makes it a really kind of a serene thing. But there's something really cool about the combination of the lions and the banners with the trees. Ah, they've used that cool floor I like so much with the wood. If you look at it at the right light, it looks almost like shell instead of wood. See the glitter on it? It looks like the inside of a conch shell or something like that. Really quite pretty. And then up we go. We've got Boethra. Speaking of Boethra. Hey, lady. Oh, it looks like we cut through here. So let's go to the other section. All right, going up. Very pretty. We've got a little sitting area with noms. Oh, look at that. They even have a well out there by the waterfall. And this is the section that cuts through. Oh, that's smart. You're within the tree. A hollow tree. And then over here is the bedroom. And the sink. I think they used an Argonian chimney to direct, quote unquote, the water. You're not actually directing the water, but you get the idea. It is beautiful. It is. It really is. I think that all of these are quite lovely, but this is really nice. Hidden animals. 611 items out of 700. Because I'm gonna guess that the majority of it is in the gardening. Because it's very densely gardened. So let's see if anyone's in the tangle yet. have to end up going there myself, I think. All right, let's check to see. Xanas's Serenity. I've seen so much of Xanas's stuff. Yeah, I've seen it. Okay, so that's it for them. Let us look at DDA real quick. I think I've gotten everybody at DDA, but we'll double check. Maarlith Forgemasters. Have I looked at you? I could swear I have. Everything is starting to meld together to the point where I don't know anymore. Everything's the same in my brain. All right, Maarlith. Okay, Twin Arches, Mara's Kiss, Sisters of the Sands, Hundings. Okay, then we have not seen their Forgemasters. Maarlith Forgemasters. Okay. Which I really like. That is a really nice house, just in general, even before anybody does anything with it. I don't like the stone house in the front, but I've seen enough people be able to cover it that it's okay. I think people do just fine covering it. Good morning, Gorindus. Probably murdered that word. Sorry. Top of the morning to you. Okay. Wow, what have you done, Maarlith? This is cool. It's like a port city. Uh-oh. People are moving things they probably shouldn't move. And there's some storage type deals. Somebody's making bad for you stuff. Actually, this looks to me like cherry jello when you're boiling it. Yeah, it does. And then here's the forge. And Prince Ernskar is helping out. PvP items in here. And then they have a greenhouse, which is full of stuff. Now that looks cool. Would you like some grave stakes? Because this person is selling them. All sorts of stuff here for sale. This would be a good spot for, oh, look at that. They even have the mining stuff over there. This would be a really good spot for popping in, getting all your crafting stuff done while having a beautiful home to do it in. I always recommend that. Make yourself a crafting house that you like going to. It'll make you feel good about your building skills every time you go to it. That's a cool way of making that an Argonian boat. Just stick the tent on it. That is really neat. They made their very own lighthouse. That's actually a really nice lighthouse. It's just the dwarven turret tower, but then they put the, that's gotta be the New Life fire in there. It looks dead on right. And here's a place to eat. Oh, quite lovely. I like this a lot. This is beautiful. Very elegant. Elegant. Here's the house I don't like as much. But they've, oh, what a smart way of dealing with it. They closed off most of it. And then in the front, they have probably the blacksmith's home, right? Very smart. It does. It really does. And then this is the traditional home. Very clever way of closing these sections off using the greenhouse again. I don't know why I opened that. I should have known there was nothing in there. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Let me see if we can get up there. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is beautiful. What a gorgeous sneaky. Okay, I suck at walking across things, but we'll give it a shot. Okay. This is really inspiring. This is beautiful, Maarlith. I'm super impressed by this section alone. I mean, the front was beautiful, but this is mind-blowingly nice. And you did something I've not seen anyone else do, which actually I really like. Most people keep the left walkway up, this leftmost walkway, and you end up coming up and around, and you come up on the lake from here. But that does take a lot of slots, or at least a lot of space, and so you went the other way. And what's cool about it is not only did you go the other way, but you actually made the going up the other way the main feature. So you're like, it's actually kind of beautiful what you're seeing through the stairs up. This is really something. And the blue and the rust colors together. Really, really, this is really excellent. Truly excellent. I'm really into it. Good job. Wow. Good job. The tangle. Sorry guys, we're going to the tangle. I want this week to be over. I don't know why. I'm just not feeling it. All right, let's kill us some tea. We'll kill us some tea and then we'll get out of here. All right. I don't ever remember where the tea is, but hopefully we'll find it. I should remember where the tea is, shouldn't I? But I don't. I admit it. What the hell just hit me? I didn't even see it. All right, there's some tea right here. So that's the first tea. And then the second tea. It's always a lot nicer too when you go to these delves when people have already been clearing them out ahead of you. So it's a lot easier to just pop in, grab your stuff, leave. Less fighting through every single room. Second tee. But I think it's up. Nope, it's this one. Okay, cool. All right, and then let's keep going. That guy's just sitting in a chair over there. That's pretty funny. Well, guess what? You did fall to the likes of me. Sucks to be you. And then I think it's up from here. This is the one that I always mess up, that you have to go up in the... You have to go up somehow? Yeah, like this. Boom! Wow, that was the easiest I've ever had it happen. Damn. I'm impressed. Okay. Let's turn these in. Usually that takes so much longer because I end up going in circles. All right. Are you guys still capable of getting your, is it still able to get your, the words have left me, Ouroboros boxes? Are they still giving those away for this week, I would think? Oh, look at that, I got a companion battle axe. Goodbye. Good eye. I opened a box in my inventory and that's a good eye? Bastion, you an idiot. Alright, let's turn in this one in Southern Elsewhere, and then we'll look at the next house. And I will be Egyptian for a short moment. I'm not. Sorry. They don't love me enough for that. I'm trying. That's why I need the followers. But they don't love me. The big jerks. Alright, who's the next person? Lee. Lee is usually on. I may put that one on. Off until I see her. Done! Alright. Howdy, la la la. Nice to seize you. Oh, he is an idiot. He is made of idiot. Okay, sell this crap. Okay. Let me see. Who was the other one? Annonere, Proudspire. I may have seen their annoneres. Proudspire. We'll see. Yes, I have seen their Proudspire. I'll check it real quick though, because it looks like Just like me, made of idiot. I am made of a lot of things. Idiot, bastions, made of idiot, I don't know. Seems like the thing that... I am making lima bean hummus. I've made it once before and it was fine. It just has a slightly different taste than regular hummus. He told you a joke. I must have missed that one. Alright, so this is a Mage's Guild. So I have a feeling that Annonere redid this from the last time I've seen it, about a year and a little bit ago. We've got a nice little magey garden. I believe we've reskinned the floor. Not 100%. Oh, that's actually really smart. I've never seen anyone do that before. They took the petals from the maarlith set and then put it underneath other flowers to show that they're working with flowers. And here they've made a vivarium, which is almost like a 3D painting here. We've got a fountain coming through the back. Really smart. Some clever ideas in here. We got a greenhouse outdoors with rose bushes, and this is quite pretty. And downstairs we have a fiery magical feather. And we have a Dargon in its own little paradise. I like how they included items that the Aeonston formation that actually match the dragon they used. Hello, benevolent Bodhi. Huh. Yeah, go ahead. Feel free. Yeah, get your drops. Don't feel obligated. Plus, if you'd like to just watch them, I mean, you can do !potato and then feel free to watch them. You don't have to stay. Here's a classroom. Just make sure you enter so that you're gonna get your monies if you win. And I guess, whoa, that looks cool. I guess Lyrith is teaching the class here. This is actually a really neat looking house. Oh, banker. Hello, Mr. Jangle Plume. I'm gonna stick you guys in there. La 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 la. Okay, now you're all in there. A little desk area, nice clutter. Really quite pretty. Close off a lot of overlooking portions. Oh, there's a Dargon head in there. We'll just hide it so the next person gets to see it. And this must be the dorm room. It really does have a magical feel. I really like it. I think you did a good job, Annonere. Very good. I are impressed. Most definitely. Salvis, you missed it. Benevolent Bodhi was here before you and said the same thing. They scooped you. They sniped you. They got it at the last second before you. But if you speak French, I mean, more power to you. Go watch it. I'm going to show you what I'm doing with my sales real quick, but I'm not gonna go crazy with it. And then, oh great, my bonus, my CP bonus of double recipes just popped for a green. That's fantastic. Really, really needed that for sure. So I never let anything go past 27 days unless it's 100K or more. I will cancel it out and relist it because most of the time people don't go past the first page when looking at stuff. I'm gonna try to list that even though it's cheap. So there's no point in keeping it up past a certain point unless it's got a high listing cost. So that's why sometimes you'll see me, if you're watching me work on this stuff, I will be canceling things a lot. That's why. It's not really a big deal, it's just something I do. Alright, what is this, new moon? Okay, you're not going to be sold yet. You're about 1,000. You're about 2,000. Eh, what the hell, I'll list you at that. And you're at about 1,750. Yeah, I'll leave you at that. Alright, and then what we're gonna do is put this stuff in the bank. I'm gonna hold off on selling any of the moon sets. Oh my god. Anything from elsewhere, I'm gonna hold off selling. There's no point to it right now. You'll get more money in a little while when the prices come back up. So, yeah. Peacock pie. See how this is a 12% over? I would cancel that and relist it at a lower price. And then spicy. Spicy has some weird rules right now. Not that I'm complaining about them, but they've got some rules that you can't list anything for 1,000 or less. It has to be above that. So they've changed their rules, which is not a bad thing. It's just different. Whoa. Are you seriously selling that for 30 gold? Oh, honey. You don't know what you're doing. Oh, I feel terrible. I'll send you some money. I'll send you some money on top of that. That's clearly not you being... You just don't know. Alright. And then... We're almost done. Okay. Let's look at the next one. The next one is... Trell. Monasterium Domini Daggerfall. I could swear I've seen that. Yes? What'd I do? No, I know. But I told everyone I was going to shop off of it. See, that's the thing though. Like, some people are. And I would be sending her money. Hopefully she doesn't mind. But, see, I told everyone, like, if you want to sell your stuff, I will be happy to sell it. I will buy it from you. I search there every time, and I buy things even more expensive than normal. But I'm happy to send Kamala some money on top of that. Hopefully she does not mind, but I didn't mean for her to. See, that's the tough part. Knowing what they want. So let's send her... For some people, but some people it's not. I'm actually selling things to people. There. Just in case I was wrong. I just assumed that people were, I am listing some things for sale cheap there for other people to buy, but I just assumed that people were just trying to sell things in some cases. But either way, I would never buy that from a guildie and then not reimburse the amount that they're out. That may be so. It's hard to say. It's hard to know which is what people are doing. But hopefully that makes up for it, what I just sent her, as an apology for saying not realized you were doing that. I had noticed that with some of the Leywin stuff, and I didn't buy them for that reason, but older stuff like that, I wasn't sure that was the situation. For what it's worth, I'm always planning on using some of them, like this one. Hold on, some of these I don't know. I gotta look at the rest of them. I don't think I bought anything from Aerie. Normally what I do is, I buy, well, you know, that's very confusing for me. I'm not sure what to do about that. Wow, this is neat. I'm not sure what kind of room this is, other than cool looking with the hole in the carpet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do about that, because in some cases I'm like shopping thinking that people want to just sell their stuff, and then in other cases not sure if they're doing it just to give freebies to people. It's really hard for me to figure out which is which. Kitchen, very nice. Lots of clutter. Dining. Well, I would never try to... Nah, never mind. You understand, I think. Well, I wouldn't intend to do anything like intentionally mean, which is why I was going to send her money anyway. We've got a dorm room of sorts, because this whole house is some sort of mage's home. Rodiggio. Alright, I'll be the hammer. I'm the hammer, because it's hammer time. Well, hopefully she'll let me know what her intentions were, and then I'll fix it. Well, it doesn't, I mean, like it's fine. Oh, they closed off the section to escape through. Okay. I'm hitting a wall anyway, so I'm probably... See, but that doesn't make... That's not... Okay, so when we first switched over to not having a trader, I had told everybody that I would still, that's probably a good point. I will do that. But I still wanted to say that I wanted to still buy things from people. Even though we didn't have a trader, I wanted to make sure that people could still list things and have them purchased, not as freebies, but just in general. If that's the intention of how the guild should be used, the guild trader should be used, I really wish that they would make a statement about that, because otherwise people like me, who I'm trying to help people sell things, will mistake it for something it isn't. You know, you don't want a really rich person like me buying those patterns. I just wish we had a clearer delineation of what, but I don't want to be the asshole who buys things for cheap to resell when they were meant to be given away to somebody who doesn't have them. Does that make sense? Like, there doesn't seem to be a good way to delineate, I guess. Master merchant, let me add, I'll blacklist guilds. All right, so the guild would be, wow, I can spell. I don't know if that'll work or not, but that's a shitty thing to do, Maldron, and you know I don't want to be shitty. They did make a public statement saying it's for freebies? I totally missed that. That's my bad then. We don't, yeah. That is my bad. I did not realize that that was stated. Shows you what I know. All right, let me, well, now I feel bad. I must have missed it. I didn't see it. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna raid off to J Hart. I just was trying to help people sell stuff while at the same time I sent her the money that I thought she undercharged. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me pick a winner. And the winner is... Oh, thank you for the follow, Elian. Indoril, you won again. Yay. And I will be back tomorrow, my friends. And so I raid off to you with J Hart, and have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.